everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost, and I am so excited to play with some scraps with you guys. Let's use our scraps. I have a serious scrap issue going on over here in the scrap box, which has become the scrap monster box because it's overfloweth with bounty and Mama needs to knock it down. So I thought I would invite you to join me in this little scrap box or scrap pile challenge, and let's see if we can whittle down what we have and make them into good, usable, save a tree, save the landfill items that we can have fun with in our junk journals, because what's more fun than using junk in our junk journals? So here is an example of a quadruple pocket. This is not glued down, but the actual pocket is made of just scraps. And I'm going to show you a bunch of different things we're going to make. Here are some examples of some little pockets that I made. I haven't glued these officially down because I'm not sure they're going to actually live on these pages, but I wanted to show you if you glue on the U down, you now have a pocket. Yeah. Okay, no rocket science. Anybody can do that. And you can save a tree. So let me just explain what this is over here so you can get a better idea. But basically, it has, would glue here, here, and here behind this rectangular piece, and that would make a pocket. But the thing about this pocket is it's actually a quadruple pocket. So there's a pocket in front, there's a second pocket, a third pocket, and then behind is a big pocket. So that makes 4 pockets. So let's deconstruct the fourth pocket stuff. Let's move from the front. Let's remove the first pocket things, second pocket things, third pocket things, and then you are just left with this. So I'm going to grab some stuff from the scrap pile. We're going to make this and a bunch of other things. We're going to make belly bands and all sorts of stuff out of Scraparama. So let's do it. Okay, so let me grab some stuff from my scrap pile. Random, not pre-thinking. Just grabbing. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. Just a pile of stuff. Maybe let me back up so you can see the grandeur of my pile of stuff. Yep. And scrap pieces are obviously going to be different for people because of what they have actually on hand. But I've been making some journals lately. These are a lot of offcuts and things like that. So let's play with what we have. So the first thing you want to think about is a base. You want some type of base. And the base really only needs to be as big as your quadruple pocket needs to be. Now mine, I'm thinking 5 inches wide works in most of my journals. Most of my journals are either 7 by 5 or 7 by 5.5 or 9 by 6, those kind of in that zone. So I know at least if I do 5 or shorter, I'm fine for pocket creation. So let's see what we got. Let's just see. Okay. Here's just white copy paper. Here's an end of white copy paper. So I'm going to take 5 inches of this white copy paper, and I'm going to take the very technical, trying to find my ruler, can't go far because it's a very big ruler and can't hide from me because it has to be right here and it's not in its happy home. Oh, where did you go? There you are. Okay. Hiding under lots of stuff. That's what happens when you have a scrap pile. It looks scrappy. Okay, here it is. All right. Let's put you over there. Yes, I've shrunk my desk again because I pulled out all the scraps. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to do a Pam tear here. This is a quick way to cut your paper without having to cut your paper. Okay, so now I have my base. And now all I'm going to do is put, I have lots of these cutoffs from cutting pages. So I'm going to put some like that. And that is going to build the interior pockets. So first of all, I'm going to take some Scotch Create glue. God, it gives like a fisheye look on this wide angle, doesn't it? Okay, now make sure you can see. Okay, so I'm pretty much going to cover, it's important to cover the edges, especially if you're not going to sew it. You don't have to sew these. I did sew that first prototype just because I love the look of that, but it's not mandatory at all if you get your edges done well. Okay, so first one I'm putting down might be this guy because he's right here. And the whole thing is, don't think about it. These are scraps. It's okay to just free willy-nilly, reckless abandon your way through this. It's okay. And I would say I probably want 3 pieces that are similar, not similar, but wide enough so that I can make pockets, as opposed to just gluing it right to the paper All right, here's a piece of music. That might work. Okay, here you go. I'm gonna put that, that's kind of pretty. All right, put you here. Now remember, if you go about halfway, you're gonna have, if that part is not glued, so that is how deep your pocket will be. I can't see very well there. Let me zoom in a little bit. I have my glasses on, okay, just in case you were wondering. I had to remind myself, don't forget your glasses, Missy. And let's do some other color. Let's see what we got. What do you got? Maybe a little contrasting color. That might look kind of pretty. Oh, oops, looks like I've already placed it down. Okay, so let's just rip some of this up. Get a nice strip roll in here. This is a leftover from a Digi. And I'm not really too worried about which way the print goes and all that stuff. I just want the piece of paper. It's a nice contrasting color to what is on there. And so there we go. Pop that baby down. Oh, stuck in the wrong place. Look at that. But you get a second with the glue, so back up and try again. Okay, there we go. Now yeah, I'm deep enough for a pocket. Okay, so now I have that. Now I'm going to flip it over and trim these off. Okay. And then I'm going to assess, is that strong enough for a pocket? Now this pocket's going to take a lot of wear and tear just because it is a quadruple pocket. So I want to, but it's going to hold tiny things. Sorry, it's going to hold tiny things. So it's not going to be a lot of wear and tear, but just a little. And the reason why I sewed this one is because the pockets are open on either ends. Now you can come in and just glue these ends where the paper is not adhered, and that will create your pocket. But I'm going to sew, because that's what I did on the last one. I want to show exactly how I made, where'd it go? Where'd it go? You know, that prototype I made, which is here somewhere. Oh, we'll find it later. Okay, so I'm going to go around and I'm going to sew around here. I'm going to take you with me. Hang on. Okay, I am at the sewing machine, standing far away from it so I can show you guys. This is the Brother Project Runway Limited Edition CE1125 P as in Peter RW computerized sewing machine that I bought at Walmart. Oh, I don't know, maybe a year or two ago. Can't remember exactly. Wasn't super expensive, but it does the deed and seems to hold up very well. So let's just go ahead and sew. I'm sewing on an 01, which is a straight stitch. And I'm just going to run around the world. Very easy. Not complicated once you figure out how on earth to do the bobbin and get your machine threaded. You're pretty much golden with the sewing machine. I would say those are the two big hurdles initially to learn, and there's lots of YouTube videos. You can pretty much see how to do it on any sewing machine, your brand, which is kind of nice. I'm coming up to something weird on this paper. I think it's the glue. I don't want it to run over with the needle. Okay, there, and then bring her home. Woo! Okay, that was a little messy and off kilter, but that's okay. There's a funny little cutting thing here. It's very handy on the side, whoop, and you're cut. Okay, so let's swing around. Hang on, hold on. Okay, so we have this. How cute is that? And now what can we do with that? Well, now we have possibilities because we have this. Let me show you in a book. It'd be more beneficial. If you put it onto a page, maybe a contrasting page might be better. Okay. Here and other things you can just random tuck. And I think I showed you the prototype with it all full. Did I not? I think I did. But yeah, you can stick lots of things in here. I got to glue that little dog ear down. And you can just keep tucking, and that actually builds your page up. And if you want to do something fun, you can put something behind it, like a stamp or another picture or something. So there's lots of little exciting things that they can find along the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's 4, technically 4 pockets. Wait, 1, 2, 3. How did I end up with 3 pockets? You know what? I probably forgot one. Did I? No, that's not the same thing. Oh, well, that was a great demonstration. Anyway, this is the other version. It's called the 3-pocket one. And if you want 4, you just have to put another layer down. And we can make this one into a 4 if we really wanted to. We could just add something on the front. Let's do that. So we are complete. Now I want a thinner piece of bead here, or piece of glue. just on the edge. I guess I'm going to do the edges on this one because I don't want to take it back over to the sewing machine at this point. I'm going to stick that on there. There. And now I have another pocket. And let's see what I got. Do I have something that will go in there? There we go. And that can go right in there. So there you go, 4 pockets. Ta-da! Okay. So you can kind of wiggle your way out of it if you forgot a pocket, but you can make as many or as few pockets as you like, and that will create a page for you. Very easy to do. You can also ink the edges if you want to do a little more intensity on these. Whoop, there goes a piece of paper. Come here. Yeah, can't let those pieces of paper land on the floor anymore because we got Puppy. Yeah, so everything goes in Puppy's mouth, so we have to make sure our floors are spotless. Okay. And if you want, you could actually ink up every little edge of the paper too to have it stand out a little bit more. Okay, so let's put a little glue there. All right, and we have that. Okay, very cute, right? Okay, now let's do something similar, probably easier than that. And we're just going to do some little pockets. Okay, and these are designed vertically instead of horizontally. I mean, the strips that I placed down went down vertically as opposed to horizontally. So let's make some of those. And the kicker of using up the scraps to make these little things is you want to establish the right thickness. And you can either start with thicker pieces, like maybe you have, manila file folder and you just put 3 things down and you're good to go. And or you can take things that you already have and double them up and thicken them up. And let's do that. So let's see, we have this. So let's just fold that in half and let's glue it. You can pretty much use any glue to do this. Just want to get the corners really good, and the edges. Oh, Holly's starting to sing a little song for you guys. Yes, he's fine. He's adapting to sunshine. I'm hearing him vocalize more and come back out into the world. He's familiar with dogs. He had 4 dogs in his past, so he's in the same. Oh, hang on. Paper alert. Yep. This was being eaten. Yeah, that's my life now. Okay, so we have this. Now I've doubled it. My thickness has doubled. It's very thin paper to begin with, probably the thickness of, newsprint, newspaper, that kind of stuff. So I do want to go a little thicker. I do like the background on this. So maybe I'll just kind of add a few things to the front to keep it pretty and honored, but I may need to add some things to the back to give it the thickness that I want. So let's say your front isn't as thick as you need, but you can keep going. All right, so I like that. I'm not going to do anything with that now. So I want to put something on the back, something that, here I just have this floating piece of copy paper, and let's see, maybe I can even double that. Yes, I think I can. And put that here. And that's going to give me plenty of thickness. I mean, I'm like golden. This is so thick. Yeah, and you don't need super thick, honestly. I mean, you can do pockets of different thicknesses. It's okay. It's okay. All right, let me just fold this together, random scrapping it. Let's see how far we can go and what we can create. And now I do like the idea of keeping the back smooth so that when you are tucking things in and out, they don't get hung up on the edges. So if you can find a piece that will cover the whole back, then you are golden. If you cannot find a piece that covers the whole back, let's say your pieces are just darn shorter, then you want to layer, and maybe we'll do this so you can actually see what that looks like. You want to layer from bottom to top, and that way you won't have the getting caught because the openings will be on the bottom. Oh, this is messy. Are you feeling it? We're like deep in the scrap pile. It's like, whew, we're used to going to town. So I'm just going to take random stuff I have right here. And this is going to be the extreme. Did I just not say bottom to top? Yeah, okay. Listen to the instructions, Pam. Okay, here we go. Bottom to top. And then I'm just going to come along and I'm just using what I have here. Okay, gluing that. Now I know it's not completely sealed right here, but it doesn't matter because things are going to be put down and they won't catch on that. So that's the key. This is actually turning out really pretty. I like this side too. Look at that. Look how that happened. Very pretty. See, when you use your scraps, all sorts of possibilities open up. So now I have a double side. I could actually choose. I have choice here. What side is prettier? What side do I want to work on? Okay, so let's cut this off. Okay, cut that off. Go away, come on. I know you want to come to the party, but not today. No, you're still grounded. Okay, here we go. So this is my front, or I could totally do role reversal, and this could be my front. And I actually like this. This is really pretty. Maybe I'll go with this side instead. So then, let's just say we're crafting. I like this side, but not as much as this side. I like this side. So what can I do? Because I've created that little edge there. Well, I could do the exact same thing over it. I could put a flap that covers that edge on top. So when you're putting things down, it doesn't get caught. So let me just go ahead and do that. And the bottom one's not going to get caught because it is pointing down. So you want to make sure it comes to the top of your item. Sorry, show you some contrast here. Oh, I'm stuck to the paper. Oh, yeah, this is how this is the throes. Yeah, we are in the throes. Yep, of the reckless abandon, come what may. Okay. So now I have that. Everything is smooth this way. All the edges are on the bottom so that when I tuck things, things don't get stuck. Okay? And let's say I don't have a sewing machine, but I want to, I want to double check my edges and make sure I have enough glue on my edges. And I might need a thin glue to tuck in there. But if I was really diligent in the beginning, I wouldn't even be having this thing. So just be mindful that when you're gluing, you glue to the edges so you don't have the little peely uppies. Now, another way to deal with these edges, if you are on edge alert, you can make little edging to your paper like this. All right. You know what? I'm just playing with all the different glues today. I don't know why. I'm just in a like pick your glue mode. So I'm going to put this here. And this is another way to quickly deal with edges. Putting this on half. Oop, a little rip there. That's okay. And come back here. Pull a glue here. Using Fabrifix right now, just because it's a good grab. And if I'm going, I'm going to ask this to fold. I want to make sure it stays. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that looks kind of cool. All right. Okay, now those edges are sealed. So I almost made my own washi tape out of a piece of paper. And you can do that to the other side as well. So that's kind of cool, right? Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was kind of cool. It's fun. It's easy. It's using up scraps. So instead of, reaching for the washi tape or something, reach for your scraps. That's the lesson. There we go. That's what I was just thinking of as we're going. And that's how a lot of this stuff in crafting happens. You go in with a plan, and then, I don't know, things happen. And you just follow that rabbit down a different hole, and off you go. And then you've got something completely new and cool and different. So follow those little urges. I entirely encourage you to follow those little crazy urges, because it is only paper, and we need to just release ourselves from the need to make it perfect. But if we think to ourselves, oh, it would be fun to try that. Try it. Just go for it and do it, because you can have a lot of fun. Okay, so that's pretty. Now maybe I want to have a focal point. Maybe I want to come and slap that puppy on there. And I could even make a pocket out of that. Let's say I want it to be maybe a little thicker, and I could put some more paper on this. This is just copy weight paper. I printed this little guy out on a copy weight. So maybe I want to thicken him up, make a little frontal pocket. I'm just going like Pocket Rama right now here, because I just want to show you I can use up stuff. Now it doesn't even have to be, I didn't even have to use this. I could have used, okay, I'm not going to use that because that's not a true scrap. I want to be true to the cause. And here we have, this is a scrap, and this has got some pretties on it. So let's use this instead. Okay. Okay. Where's my ruler? Ruler? There you are. Let's cut a piece of this. It's pretty everywhere, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll just do it here. Okay, is that too wide? Maybe go a little thinner. A little thinner. Okay. Now this paper is inherently thicker because it came from a book that has thicker paper, but not wrong scissors. If that's cute. Well, let me go a little thinner. I'm just gonna rip it. Yeah, sometimes ripping, just hand ripping is the cutest of all. You know, it just gives it that, I don't know, there's something about it. Okay, so I have that. Maybe I want to put that there, but I want to emphasize it a bit more. So I'm coming along with the brown, giving it some dimension, some texture, things like that. Maybe I want to pop a thumb hole in it so somebody knows it's a pocket. You're not mandatory, but hey, it's an option. Okay, there we go. And maybe I want to just put that down there as a little focal point. Okay, so let's focal point that. True to the cause of Fabrifix, going around the edges. Just make sure you get the edges well. Okay, and then we'll plop that down. Well, it didn't rerun off the reservation with the idea we were originally going in with. And that happens when you craft it. You just start doing different things. It's kind of fun. Okay, so maybe I'll put that there, you know, or you know, something else. You know, maybe you got a little thingy you want to stick in there, like maybe something like that. I don't know, whatever you want to pick, but I would glue this by, this side is pretty too, isn't it? Yeah, I do. I like that side too. So you have, you can do it different ways, and you can add pockets on top of pockets, which is a lot of fun. And this pocket actually has some numbers on it, but I just feel like maybe I could add something. Just a little something. Let me see if I have a little something. Anything. No, look, go to the scrap pile, Pam. Okay, I'm going to the scrap pile. Okay. Okay, I have this. Details of Mont. Okay, maybe I just like details of. I don't know what Mont is, but I'll just leave the person wondering, and maybe I'm just going to put that right here. There? Here? Yeah, okay. Put you there. It'll be a nice contrast on there. Could stick it anywhere. I didn't want to put it too close to that wording. And give it like a little something. Okay, here we go. So you can use your scraps to jazz up your little decorations. Maybe I'll put it on angle just for fun. Yeah, kind of throw everybody off. They won't know what hit them. That'll get them, right? That'll get them. Okay, so just lots of fun. And this is plenty thick to be a good quality pocket. Yes. All right, so that's easy. All right, so what I put this here, and what else was I going to do with that? Oh, yeah. Okay, so back up, Pam. Take those out. I was going to do a thumb hole here. Thumb hole is just a 1-inch circle punch, like that. And then I ink it up a bit just so you can really see it well. And I just ink this up a little bit more, feeling like I want it dirtier, more grunge. Okay, and there we go. So I could glue it, and I have 2 functional pockets right there. How fun is that? Okay, so let's do the next thing. I wanted to show you how to do, what's that? Oh, this is a horizontal belly band. Okay, totally made of scraps. Copy weight, paper style, scrappy stuff. All right, so let's make that. I have another one here somewhere I would show you. Oh yeah, this one. This was the original prototype. I just started gluing paper together, and I guess I have to do this on a wider page. I might have to trim that down a little bit, but you can tuck things behind it if you glue down either side, like this side and that side to your page, and then you can slide things down like that, which is really cool. But you want a belly band that has enough strength to hold whatever is behind it. It's still paper, of course, but it is helpful to have something with a little bit of sturdiness to it. So let's make something like that. What is this? Here's a book page. Okay, that's a good place to start. Always like grab a book page. You know, maybe I was going to do something with this, but I didn't. So let me do something with this. Let's make the belly band. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick tube fold. This is the old traditional tube fold, so I don't have any seam in the front. Okay, then I'm going to glue the edge, and that'll give me enough glue to start. And now I've got a nice thick piece I'm already working with, and life is feeling good already. Now, because I used a book page, some book pages are thicker than others, and this one is probably thick enough, but if I felt it wasn't thick enough, I can still keep adding papers to it. And I'm still going to add some things to this, so this will get thicker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want it to be wider than 5. And maybe I'll take some, where did they go? I got a puppy asleep right at my feet. Yeah, he's asleep. He's asleep. Yeah, he sleeps a lot. Okay, so what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, somewhere around here. Okay, this is one of those. I got these from the Goodwill. Not the greatest, but they will do okay in a pinch. All right, let me just ink up so I can see what I've got. It's just an easy time to ink up. And then you can start layering and doing stuff on top of this. So let's just work with what we have. What do I have? I have contractor's invoice. I have all this weird stuff. Let's use some weird stuff. And here we go. That's nice. It's not very weird, but it's nice. I kind of like that. All right, we're just going to glue that on. That's just going to be a piece of coffee dyed paper. You don't have to use fancy papers. You can use magazine papers or book pages or anything you got lying around. Okay, I'm going to put that there. And I think I want some white on it somewhere. Okay, just doing little collage-like work here. Let me show you prototypes here. You can see them. And it's just random thoughts. Let me go for some color. Give me some color. Let me get some color. Okay, how about this? I'm goofing around with this thing. Okay, that's very colorful. Oh, I have this too. There's some kind of sewing piece that I cut off an edge. That might look kind of cool on there. That's sort of pretty. Yeah, I like the struggle in that. Let's put that down. All right, I'm going to use Fabrifix on this because there's thread, and it's a little piece that has a lot of holes punched in it, so I want some good strength here. I'm going to do that. There we go. All right. Oh, yeah, that didn't help. Okay, give it a little push. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, straighten you out. Okay, that so far. Okay, now let's, what else I got? This little weird thing hanging around. Mr. Head. Mr. Head. I don't know where he came from. Okay, I'll just cut you off. There. All right, Mr. Head, you could go there. No. See, you got to try things on for size. See if you like them. Here, I have a nice 36. That looks very, numbers are great. If you ever find stuff with numbers on it, hang on to it. It's so cool. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. How about there? That's kind of cool. Okay, let's do that. So we're just random building. I want some color on here. Somebody give me something with color. Magical Queen Fairies. That was floating around. Okay, I got to play more with my scraps. Oh, yes, flowers. Oh, you're kind of pretty. Oh, we got a little saying on there. When did you first start to pray? Oh, okay, I'm going to grab you. We've got color and a little question. So maybe I'm going to grab that. And I'm just going to gingerly tear this out. Where are we on time? Where we're good. And I'm going to put that here because that has nice contrast. Let me show you. Nice contrast and a little intrigue. Contrast and intrigue are home runs. You can also do neutrals layered, very pretty, another home run, or you can do multicolor. You can go neon color. You can do whatever you get excited about. But this will get you at least started on the great journey of using up your scraps. And because if you're crafting long enough, you will end up with scraps. It just happens. I don't know. I did try the use up every scrap from a project challenge that I challenged myself with, and that's actually very fun and very challenging. Let's just say. Okay, so we have that so far. And if I wanted to put that in a book, okay, maybe I want to glue it here. And I'm going to glue here, just the edges here and here. And I would glue that down. And then this would have something that you could tuck something under. And you could tuck bigger things, smaller things. You could fold things in half, long ways if you want. Tuck something back there. It just gives you a place to put ephemera or for somebody else to tuck their favorite things. Maybe you want to put some writing paper back here, something like that. Decorate this up more with stickles or with liquid pearls, things like that. So I hope those just give you some fun ideas. You can pretty much make anything out of scraps if you just give yourself a little fun time and a little play. And let me just put all these here, see if I can clear off the deck. And So for those of you who have been around, thank you so much. For those of you who are new, I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of where to find stuff on the Paper Outpost. If you find value here, please like, subscribe, and share, and hit the notification bell. Hopefully that notification bell is working again. And here's belly bands. These are belly bands. Belly bands. Okay, well, there's other things. Where's the other things? What else? Yep, there's another one of those. Okay, little pockets. And where's my quadruple tucks? I know they're around here somewhere. Okay, I'm going to keep searching for them as I'm telling you. Oh yeah, favorite tools and supplies, Amazon store, link down below. I have an Etsy shop full of vintage digital kits. I just listed October's digital kits, 5 new ones. I think there's 55 or 60 now to pick from. All sorts of fun things to play with. I have a monthly emailed newsletter. It has a free digital image plus a note from the bookmaker and a list of junk journal supplies, and also a junk journal tip for you every month. It'll come, it's free. And my videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 7 a.m. Eastern time, and my podcasts come out Tuesdays and Thursdays. Playlists are all linked down below and at the end of the video. And also you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Facebook, and come join our Facebook group. We're having a lot of fun over there, focusing on creating journals and making junk journals. And you know, it's just a hootenanny, and people are very friendly and they're sharing ideas, and it's a great place to come and play if you want some ideas. Oh my God, it's like a idea generation thing over there that's just amazing. I'm missing. No, I think it was this one, was it? No, I don't know. I'm lost. Anyway, but these are the ones we played with today. I hope you had fun. Remember that fun can be simple, and it can come from just a pile of scraps. So look at your scraps with new loving eyes and just say, hey, what can we make out of you? I did not make the corner triangle because I'm running out of time, but you can also do that as well with your scraps. So thanks, everybody. Have a lot of fun, create with reckless abandon, and I will see you back here with more ideas coming soon. Take care. Bye-bye.